In tonight's WGN Investigates, the road ahead for the more than 25,000 newly arrived migrants here in Chicago.
They're facing both a humanitarian crisis and a backlog in the immigration system. Investigative reporter Lourdes Duarte has some new numbers that detail what could be long battles in court.
This year, immigration courts completed more cases than ever before, but even that hasn't been enough to offset the backlog in the court system. Some of the recent arrivals may have to wait years to find out if their asylum cases are approved. In the end, only half of them are granted as courts confront their own crisis. Lined along a sidewalk outside the River North police station sits the blue tent. Jenny, her husband, and 2 kids have called home for 4 months.
Llegamos el 7 de julio.
She says it beats what life would be like for the family in Venezuela.
Solamente que Venezuela cambie, regresaría a mi país. Pero con mi país así, de verdad que con mis hijos no quisiera regresar.
She wipes away tears, but is tough and has no problem waiting for shelter to open up.
Le puse unas cajas de cartón y no me pasa mucho frío, pero a mi hermana sí.
She says waiting for a permanent home is easy compared to another line that may take even longer, but be just as critical to their survival in the U.S.
Entonces todas estas cosas tienes que guardarlas muy bien.
Jenny is in line to have her immigration case heard. It's one of more than 2 million that are pending in the U.S. Chicago is home to one of 60 courts around the country handling them. Inside this downtown building is Immigration Court, which is facing a massive backlog.
It is getting progressively worse, much, much worse.
In a rare interview, Judge Sam Cole, who leads the Immigration Judges Union, sat down with WGN Investigates to go over what he thinks is slowing things down and what it means for people like Jenny and her family to wait.
Everything gets stale. The evidence gets stale. The memories fade. It's very hard to prove your case years and years and years later.
That's how long it may take for her case to be heard. New numbers reveal Chicago's immigration court doubled its pending cases in the last year, from more than 83,000 in 2022 to more than 163,000 this year. The Justice Department runs the country's immigration courts, which is where Judge Cole says the problem begins.
Having a law enforcement agency manage a court is a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing that right now. Every time there's a change in administration, there's a new Deputy Attorney General, and there's a new policy. New policies sweep through the immigration court.
Making matters even worse is geography. Jenny may be living in Chicago, but her initial court hearing is nowhere near the Windy City.
No, es en Washington.
Seattle, Washington?
En Seattle.
Without a permanent address, filing for a change of venue isn't easy for her and thousands of others.
I think I'm perpetually worried that this is an issue. We have seen in-house clients and participants who are, a day or 2 away from their 1-year deadline.
Lissy Ann Rodriguez with the National Immigrant Justice Center is the attorney leading the group's effort to help new arrivals with their cases. The downtown law firm Winston & Strawn has been doing the same.
We're seeing an average of, I guess, 5 years for an asylum case to be processed once someone is in removal proceedings.
We don't have enough judges. We're way short-staffed, and that just slows things down.
In a statement to WGN, the U.S. Justice Department said reducing the immigration court backlog is one of the highest priorities. They're asking Congress for an additional 150 judges. But even that may not be enough to handle the immediate backlog that keeps people like Jenny in limbo, but praying for a positive outcome.
Que sea Dios el que abra puertas, porque yo solo creo en Dios y sé que sí va a ser posible.
And here's an update on Jenny and her family. In the last week, they were removed from the police station and placed in a shelter. It's not clear how long they'll remain there, though. As far as the Department of Justice, last year they requested funding for 200 additional judges, but only received enough money for half that amount. Many are waiting to see what happens this time around. I'm Lourdes Duarte, WGN Investigates.